Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Giggles Children's Theater here at St. Joseph's Children's Hospital in Paterson, New Jersey. We have a spectacular show today for you guys. We are going on a virtual field trip.
Exciting. We're actually right here on the ramp in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We have a whole bunch of exciting folks that want to meet you.
You know, we're right here on the runway, on the ramp with Thunderbird 2, Jason Bell.
All right, well, we had an exciting morning. We got to take off this morning from Las Vegas, Nevada, all 6 Thunderbirds, and we flew all across America pretty much today. We rejoined with some in-air refueling tankers over the middle of America.
Oh, really?
Luckily, we didn't have to stop for gas today because we were able to pull right up behind an airplane and receive gas. So we're really excited already.
That's kind of cool. So it's almost like you guys had a gas station in the sky. I mean, that's pretty, how cool is that?
That is exactly what it's like.
Major Baum, can you tell us a little about your beautiful Thunderbird jet, please?
Well, what we have here is a Lockheed Martin Block 52 F-16. It is the newest version of the F-16 that the Air Force is flying. And we will be doing a bunch of maneuvers in close formation. And also our solo pilots will be showing off the capabilities of the F-16 with their maneuvers.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your C5 Galaxy aircraft and what it does and what you guys do with it? And then certainly if there's any questions about it, you know, we could certainly answer those questions too.
Absolutely. We're a C5 aircraft, and if you don't know what that is, it's a big airplane, one of the biggest airplanes in the world, and it has 4 engines. We fly this airplane all over the world. We carry everything from troops to other people, VIPs. We carry water, food, tanks, trucks, rockets, anything you name it. We can probably put it on our airplane since it's so big. We typically fly that airplane, maybe about 30,000 feet up in the air. That's about 5 or 6 miles straight up. We'll fly about 450 miles an hour. That's pretty fast for a big old airplane.
Yeah, I just want to introduce you to Senior Airman Kristen Williams. Welcome, Kristen. Thank you so much for being here. And we figured we might have you sort of talk a little bit about loading up your big old C5 and kind of what you can put in that thing.
Okay. Well, we put all kinds of stuff in it. We put trucks and buses, and we can fit actually 25 million big bombs. So it's a lot of stuff. We can take it anywhere in the world and drop it off.
Yeah, so the C5 really is that monster, very large transport. So
actually, the Wright brothers could have finished their first flight inside the cargo compartment, still had a foot left over.
Oh my goodness. We have actually one of the actual Thunderbird pilots. This is Major Goodman. He's the lead solo pilot. He flies the number 5 jet. And guess what? If you look at his little number 5, it's actually upside down. Why is that, Major Goodman, and welcome.
Well, thank you. First of all, I want to say hi to you guys. How are you doing? Hey. Oh, it's so good to talk to you guys. Thanks for watching us out here today. I can't wait to fly with you guys here in just a few minutes. And my 5 is upside down, actually, because I do a lot of the flying upside down, so my airplane's going to be upside down today a whole lot.
What is the Thunderbird's mission? What do you guys actually do?
Yep. Well, the Thunderbirds are from Las Vegas, Nevada, and we travel around the country and around the world just demonstrating to everybody the pride, precision, and professionalism of the U.S. Air Force. So we represent the Air Force to everyone that comes out and watches our air shows. So we almost have 700,000 men and women in the Air Force, active duty, guard, and reserve, just like right here in West Virginia, and we represent those people to America.
See, guys, he's actually, what we're going to do is this really nice big poster we have for you. We're going to go ahead and, thanks man. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to send you this nice poster for the hospital that you guys can have it up in some of the areas up there and maybe put a nice frame on it, because this is all the pilots are signing. We have now, if we'd like to welcome Dangle, who's actually the F-18 Hornet demo pilot from the Navy. Welcome, Dangle. It's great to see you.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for having me. Hey, kids. How you doing?
Hi. Say hi, guys.
Wow. So, can can you tell us a little bit about the difference between well, keep it polite, be nice, but tell us the difference between an Air Force pilot and what they do and what a Navy pilot's going to do, a naval aviator.
Sure. Air Force, we provide some of the same missions. We both do air-to-air missions, so defend our skies against enemy fighters, but we also drop bombs and do what we call strike missions against enemy targets as well. But instead of taking off from a runway like Air Force does, we drive our boat out to anywhere in the world, and we just sit off the coast of whatever country we're heading into, and we can take off and land right off of our aircraft carrier.
You got this boat, ship, in the middle of the ocean. It's about the size of a postage stamp when you're flying high in the sky. You got to get that big jet, you got to get it down there, you're doing 200 miles an hour. It's probably a little bumpy on the waves, and you might have to land this thing at night too.
I might, yeah, we definitely have to land at night.
Oh my goodness, I mean, that sounds a little scary actually.
It is scary, but we go through a pretty rigorous training program. It takes about 5 years of training before we land on the boat for the first time. And that's actually, you know, I come and do air shows on the weekend, but my real job is to teach students how to fly this airplane, and specifically how to land on the boat at night for the first time. So.
Wow. Okay, so again, so you found the boat, you know where it is, you got the radio, you can see it, it's getting bigger, and then you get the jet down on the boat, but then how do you stop? I mean, it's only small. I mean, this jet's going 200 miles an hour. How on earth do you stop that big old jet?
That's right. We've got some cables stretched across our flight deck, which we call arresting gear cables. There's 4 of them on most carriers, and I just drop the tail hook behind me, and I catch the wire with one of those cables, and it's stopped using hydraulic power. It slows me down from 200 to 0 in about 180 feet.
We have one more question from the audience from one of our nurses.
Right.
Hello.
Oh, great.
I have a question. How many years of training do you need to fly one of those planes?
Oh, hey, Dangle, I think you're up. That's a pilot question. Hang on 1 second, we'll ask the pilot. Yeah.
Well, no kidding, from the time I joined the Navy, I was flying airplanes about 3 months later, and in little small propeller airplanes, it takes probably about 2 years before you're, no kidding, flying a Hornet, and then it's about another year of training in the Hornet before you're sent out to an operational squadron. So from time joining the Navy till time on deployment aboard an aircraft carrier in a Hornet squadron is about probably about 4.5 years.
So you kind of have a choice. You can go to law school, become an attorney, and then that's a very, very good field, and you can sit behind a desk and do a lot of paperwork. Or you can join the Navy, and you can fly a Super Hornet off a carrier and have like a wild roller coaster ride and see a lot of things. So you kind of have a few choices in your life. You know, you can decide what you want to do.
We have to say for Tom and the members of the Thunderbirds, this was a phenomenal presentation. Thank you, guys. What do you say?
That's right. Go Navy!